Y'all ready for this? Yeah.
Good night and good morning. Welcome to another episode of Millionaire M.A.N. We right here live in the building. As you can see, we're doing a little something different tonight. We still live, we still separated, all that good stuff. But we, social distance is kind of coming and going. So some of us are actually here live in the actual man cave, doing our thing. Y'all know what it is. And as once again, this is the second damn week. Mike is damn missing. Where the hell is Mike? Mike, where you at, bro? You need to jump into the cave. Jump on in the cave. And why did Mike all of a sudden? We got to figure this one out. Good, we have technical difficulties now rather than
Mike trying to be Waldo.
Yeah. Where's Waldo?
He obviously is. And it's crazy because all of a sudden our camera just dropped out. So we trying to be Waldo too.
No, we ain't gonna be no Waldo. We here. We here. Hey, look, I'm just keep talking, man, in case I go missing. Yeah. Just say something. Don't say something. Like Bernie Mac, you better say something.
Hey, for some reason, we on a different network. Let's see. I'm connected to the network. All right, well, y'all know what it is. It's live, raw, and uncut Millionaire Man Cave anyway.
Yeah,
so it ain't nothing new.
First show back.
It ain't nothing new.
Okay, so be easy, y'all. Y'all be cool. Be cool. That's a breeding animal woman. So be easy. Don't watch the comments. Say something stupid.
It ain't nothing new anyway. It ain't nothing new. Y'all know what we do. We get in here, we act the fool. Each and every Tuesday right here, Millionaire Man Cave on Relationship Entertainment Television, better known as RETV. If you have not gotten the app, the app is coming soon. I'm tripping. I'm about to tell y'all to go get something. They ain't ready yet. But the app is coming soon. I promise y'all. Give me 1 second. Who is that? Mike? Is that? Oh, that's you. Oh. Hold on 1 quick second. Hey. Why is it doing it? We live. It is what it is.
Hey, they can see everybody else, though.
Yeah, they can see everybody else. So, as always, matter of fact, since they can't see everybody else, let's just go ahead and do this. As always, we got the fellas in the building with us. If you have not subscribed to the RETV Relationship Entertainment Television YouTube channel, y'all make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe to the Relationship Entertainment Television YouTube channel. Y'all know what it is because each and every Tuesday we switch. B, I think you had that problem last week. B, was you watching on Facebook last week?
Yeah.
And then you wound up hitting me back to about where y'all go.
I was like, where y'all go?
He hit us like we stopped.
Right, like we got. It was like me. We ain't going nowhere, bro. You the one disappeared on us.
I don't know what happened. It's your go round this week.
I tell you exactly. I tell you exactly what happened, B. We switch each and every Tuesday around halfway through the show. We always switch over to YouTube. So if you on Facebook, make sure you share it with your family. Make sure you share it with your friends. But make sure y'all subscribe to the Relationship Entertainment Television YouTube channel because that's where we go to. You get the whole full show.
There it is.
There it is.
Well, you ain't gonna get the full show tonight.
And it's crazy. Like, I mean, we was just literally doing this drink, and all of a sudden, I think Mike jinxed it since Mike ain't in the building. I'm gonna blame Mike. That's what I'm blaming. I'm blaming Mike. Since you always blame the man who ain't never here. But yeah, so anyway, if you haven't actually gone to the website, go to re-tv.net. Y'all can check out all the shows on Relationship Entertainment Television, re-tv.net, where you can get all the shows. You know, we got merchandise. Matter of fact, if you whenever you be able to see me again, you see that I'm actually rocking a Millionaire Man, not Millionaire Man Cave, but RETV shirt. Matter of fact, we even got it right there. Subscribe, use the channel, share, all that good stuff. I'm just gonna do this. 1 second. Y'all bear with me 1 quick minute.
It's the Matrix.
Y'all,
It's the Matrix.
y'all ready for this? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Man, y'all got to get y'all stuff right, man. We've been in here live this whole time, and the whole world was missing on us. And we like, damn, what everybody? I'm glad y'all decided to come at the same time we did.
Exactly. Y'all know what it is. I just said that 5 times. Millionaire Man Cave, RETV, Relationship Entertainment Television, right here on Facebook and YouTube. If you're on Facebook, share it with your family, share it with your friends. Let everybody know we are on air. We finally got our stuff together. We had a little technical difficulties. If we got any more technical difficulties, it ain't our fault. Just know that much. We got special guests in the building today. As you can see, we're going to go through the whole shenanigans, all that good stuff. As a matter of fact, since we got so much to talk about, let's go ahead and do introductions first and foremost. As always, my man Mike is not in the building. I don't know where he is, but he's around here somewhere. He will be here shortly. But all the way from the good DMV, my man, Mr. Reasonable, a.k.a. Donnell's in the building with us. What's going on, Donnell?
Ain't none, chilling.
Chilling. That's it? Just chilling? Hey,
Yeah,
I heard y'all got a real bad windstorm up there today.
Yeah, I said earlier, I told my son, I said, the hawk out there, John. He said, where?
I guess he ain't heard. Hey, they got new slang for everything up there, so you probably got
tell
all
you.
new terminology for it.
No, they probably be like, oh, it's cold. Like,
Exactly.
You want to know that?
that hawk out there.
Well, I don't see it. As always, my man Black is in the building with us. We actually in his man cave today. Y'all know, y'all see the little girly stuff behind us.
Man, y'all know what it is, man. Raider Nation, man. It's the black hole around here. How everybody doing? If you ain't doing good, get better. If you're doing better, do even better.
Yeah, what he said twice.
Yeah.
And before we go any further, because y'all know we got guests on the show, we're going to introduce the guests. Before we introduce the guests, let's go ahead and do this right quick.
What they do that at? Cause we do that though. I see you talking, so we gon' take it though. And yeah, talking cheap, so don't do that though. My click 100 deep.
We everywhere. We're right here. Why does that always? Somebody please tell me why that always happens. I have no freaking clue. Or it's just me that always hears that every week.
No,
Everybody get that every week. Okay, I don't know why it always does that every week, but y'all know we right here. We appreciate y'all for tuning in to Relationship Entertainment Television, better known as RETV. Each and every Tuesday, Millionaire Man Cave, where we y'all get a glimpse. I gotta get my words together. This is exactly why I said my pen needs to work. Because usually I got my pen and I'm good. I need to get my words together tonight. Where y'all get a glimpse into the man cave. For a lot of y'all ladies, y'all want to know what goes on behind the doors of a man cave. This is y'all's opportunity to see exactly what goes on behind the doors of a man cave. We don't give y'all everything, but we do give y'all a glimpse of a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We talk about it all. We talk about from relationships. We talk about from sex. We talk about businesses, We talk about. Matter of fact, I was actually out of town this weekend. I was in Milwaukee talking to a good friend of mine, telling him about the show, and he was saying it's something that's actually pretty much needed in specifically within us black males in the black community, because a lot of us don't go to therapy. We don't get an opportunity to talk amongst each other with other stuff. But this in the man cave, it all goes down. We talk about it all. You name it, we talk about it. We get a little bit of personal. We get a little bit of everything else. We got a question of the week. Make sure if y'all are watching, again, share it with your family, share it with your friends. Question of the week, man code, all that good stuff. If you have a question and you want to submit your question, send your question in to info@re-tv.net, info@re-tv.net. We prefer your video questions, but if you got a text question, you can send your text question as well. We are live on air, so you can also go ahead and type in the chat so we can read your questions and your comments right here live on the chat on air. But if you got a video question, go ahead and send that video question in so we can make sure we get you live on air with us tonight. I think I done hit it all. re-tv.net, subscribe. Oh, I say it always. I'm gonna say it one more again. If you are on Facebook, be sure to subscribe to Relationship Entertainment Television's YouTube channel, because that's where the whole show goes down. The whole show goes down on the Relationship Entertainment Television YouTube channel. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button and then hit the little bell so you get all the notifications each and every time Relationship Entertainment Television goes live with any of the shows or any new shows come out or anything else for that matter. Y'all know what it is. Man, bring your tail in here. Don't be trying to creep. You know what it is.
Hey, you ever seen somebody? You ever seen when people late for work, man? Hey, and they try to come in the back door like they was already here, like they coming out the bathroom. This is how Mike walking up in here like
he's creeping like don't nobody see you. Slide on in, bro.
Slide in.
I can't creep it in. All good.
It's all good.
Mike, what up?
You did what now?
Oh.
He said he came creeping on me. I don't know where he came creeping in from or where. We don't know. Oh, all right.
In a room full of guys.
Before we get too crazy, we got guests on the show. And we need to let our guests know how we act, so that way they don't know. They ain't surprised when they just go crazy. As always, B. Shorter is always in the building with us. Good friend of the show. He is not a stranger at all. Been on the show several times. I don't know why he got that that hat on, but
the best ever, baby. The best ever.
That's what you want to say, bro.
Best to ever do it.
Mike ain't got no cup. Yeah. Oh man, Mike ain't got no cup.
So, I'm visiting the cave today. It's been a long time.
Hey, Nicole. Well, you may not be able to bring it. Never mind, because we don't like doing that. Argue. We're gonna get the.
Hey, he getting a man cave glass tonight, baby. He getting a glass.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. He's glass.
Well, just give a bottle.
No, he brought a bottle, I thought.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
I thought he brought a bottle.
Yes,
anyway,
sir.
Y'all know. I guess
right.
Again, this is real live.
Ice right there.
All right.
Real live man code, real live man cave stuff. Special guest in the building. I'm letting him introduce himself because I don't want to introduce him wrong. Because I want to say he's a neighbor, he's an author, he's a friend. He does all that stuff in between. My man, Big Fred, he already got a fan club. This is exactly what happens when we bring in guests. They bring in their guests, which is good. So make sure y'all continue to share with your family, your friends. Big Fred got a fan club already. What's going on, Fred? Welcome to the Man Cave, bro.
Absolutely, man.
What's up, bro?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good to have you. Good to have you in the cave.
No doubt.
We got Fred in the building for a couple of reasons tonight. One, he wanted to get on in with the party. You know how we get down each and every Tuesday, 8 p.m. right here, Relationship Entertainment Television, Millionaire Man Cave. But my man Fred is an author. My man Fred, and I wanted to definitely spotlight any black businesses, anybody out there doing something positive in this world. Y'all know what Relationship Entertainment Television is about. If I can get it all out. RETV is about positivity, y'all. It's about positivity. So if anybody out there is doing something positive, whether they're starting a business, whether it's an author, we talk about business stuff in here. We talk about author stuff. We talk about, you name it, we got it. My man Fred is an author. Oh, I ain't even read it. I'm so
yeah. We gotta show it.
I told you.
Y'all, yeah, we got everything. I told you, I'm tripping. I'm so tripping today, y'all. Y'all, please bear with me. I have not had my proper medicine today. Would you say, B?
Your pen.
No, I gave B. That's what we talked. We introduced B.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. What was I? Well, I was in here.
Yes, you were sitting
just
right
second
here.
Just a second ago.
Yeah, just a second ago. We were.
Well, I had my medicine, so I'm good. So
Yeah,
I
exactly.
didn't get none of that shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, my man Fred right here today. He got a book.
Relax,
My man Fred got a book, as y'all can see right here, called A Lawful Conviction. We got it right here in the building. But my man Fred, I ain't gonna jack up your last name, Fred. That's exactly what I said. Introduce yourself, Fred.
That's right, Fred Shearer. That's my name. The title of the book is A Lawful Conviction.
Hey, Fred, you gotta understand. He went to Winston Stadium today. He could.
Oh,
I should have been doing
wait a
it.
minute.
Right.
I should. I know how to say the
Yeah.
last name now.
Yeah.
I'm
No
sorry,
shade
Fred.
on
Sorry.
That's how you do, for real?
I'm just saying. I ain't had no problem with saying.
Everybody couldn't go to the real H.U. Howard.
Ah!
You know.
Whatever.
Oh, that's right. You went to Hampton.
Hey, look. Hey, B.
Hey,
come on,
put some respect on that.
Tell him to put some respect on that, man.
Put some respect on that.
Hey, I didn't say it. You said it. But yeah, man.
So A Lawful Conviction, Fred. Tell us about your book, bro.
Yeah.
I can read this. I can read the synopsis on the back, but it's good to have an author in the building with us. We want to know from you what made you write the book. Tell us a little bit about the book.
Okay.
We go from there, bro.
Absolutely. First of all, the reason I call it a lawful conviction, anytime a black man going to the courtroom, 9 times out of 10, regardless of whether he's legally right or wrong, the court has a way to convict that person. And so I call it lawful conviction for that reason there. The premise of the book is that it's about a young person, Jamal Compton, who is wrongfully convicted of killing his mother. Well, he's rightfully convicted of killing his mother's abusive boyfriend. However, he was tricked into the court system. They sentenced him as an adult. When he came into the prison system, he met with some unscrupulous characters and things of that nature like that. Ended up getting a murder charge, and from he getting his murder charge there, he ended up facing another charge. Facing his murder charge here, of course, and he meets a person in prison that basically mentors him, and the person that he meets, Big D, of course, has a cousin, has his biological cousin who is an attorney. The attorney starts out as a street guy, similar to the way we come up in the streets and whatnot, and kind of lose touch with reality. And he initially is reluctant to represent Jamal Compton, a prisoner that has no funds. So anyway, long story short, he ends up representing him and getting some justice for him.
So is this based off of
It's based off of reality.
Okay.
It's been fictionalized, and it's been, all the events in the book are true events that was exacerbated to a point where the drama is intensified.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that because I had a chance to flip through the book. I honestly, I haven't read it, but I was flipping through and I was trying to see the style that it was written in. I could see that it had been written in a narrative type style.
Right.
So that was my good question, man. I was going to ask, is this is it fiction or nonfiction? But
it's fiction.
Yeah, okay. But from based on what you're saying,
Based
far from fiction about what's happening in this book.
Exactly.
So that's a huge things right now, because we had the show about the marijuana. We've been in a world where you have been incarcerating a lot of brown black people over the past years. Then you make it legal, but you ain't let them people go.
Mm-hmm.
So we got a lot of stuff that we got to go from there. But so yeah, man. So what made you write this?
I was in segregation. I did 27 years in prison. I was in segregation for like 13 years. And, during my period of being segregated, I did a lot of reading, just a lot of stuff on Black history and things of that nature like that. And one of the stories that were not told was the stories of men in prison. Mm-hmm. Not to the degree that that shared a accurate reflection of exactly what was going on and some of the triumphs and some of the negative things that were happening as well.
Right. Uh-huh.
And so that was just my way of therapy, more or less.
Wow.
And so I wrote several books, and that was the one that I chose to publish initially. Yeah.
So when did you write this? Did you write this?
Yeah, I wrote the book when I was incarcerated. So that book was written maybe 2000. Yeah.
Awesome, man.
Somewhere around that,
awesome,
maybe 2000. I just published it
So
7 months ago.
Hold on, stop, man. Hold on, stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
I knew I was waiting for it to hit him.
So
I was waiting for it to hit him.
So Fred, so how do a guy who's incarcerated write a book? Because I'm an author as well, and I hear people who free. I hear people who can do anything they want to do, and they act like they can't even do that. Tell me, how did you do? Tell me the process you did.
How you write a book in prison? It's very what you want to know.
How you write a book in prison is how you write a book anywhere else. You sit down and you make it do what it do.
Okay.
And so, like, I had access to a typewriter, which my mother, she secured it for me. And so the manuscript for the book was written in prison. And so, of course, you know, with modern technology, I updated things and brought it up to speed where it reflected today's time. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's just about taking time to do it, man.
My man.
So approximately how long did it take you to write it?
That particular book there probably took me about a month and a half to write the first draft.
Okay.
And to fine tune it and go over it, you know, it was just a process.
Okay.
You know, because I mean, you know, within a book there's a first draft, then you add, delete, whatever to, you know, try to get it as clean and concise as you possibly can.
Right.
And it's a self-published book, and the reason it's self-published because a lot of times, you know, the white publishing companies, they try to tell you what's publishable and what's not publishable.
Right. Yeah.
And so, you know, our story does not matter to them. Our kids does not matter to them.
Right.
Do not matter to them.
Right.
And so, you know, I wanted to put that energy out there, you know, and kind of educate, you know, mothers, fathers, and young people about the perils of prison.
Okay, so this is the book that young people can actually read and actually get something
from it, you know, especially, you know, like one of the things that people don't understand is that not since slavery has anything affected the black community like the prison system. You know, you always talk about the you know, the single family homes and things of that nature like that.
Right.
You know, most of the fathers in prison.
Right.
You know,
Yep.
and then, you know, you got these young kids out here going through the hardships that they're going through, but they had nobody to really raise them. And so that's that, you know, you know, hats off to all the men that didn't go to prison.
Yeah.
Like some of you guys, you know, that went to college and all that kind of stuff like that, and they had the opportunity to kind of like, you know, to navigate yourself past that.
Well, Fred, I gotta say, man, hey, look, man, I don't care about the circumstances you've been through, because ain't nobody gonna get through this life without going through it, and it don't matter how you go through it. And so, one thing I can say, man, since I've been knowing you, man, I just been very impressed and fan, and like the other day, man, y'all gotta know, man, I see Fred, I'm coming down the street, and Fred out here with a football, and it's about 5 little kids out there. And so, you know me, man, I'm gonna give him a snap. I'm like, man, what you doing with that football? And what you told me, though, he said, I'm teaching these kids how to be great. Teaching these kids the skills of greatness.
That's
I'm
what
telling
it
you,
is,
man.
yeah,
That's
absolutely.
what we need to do. That's what it is.
Absolutely.
Hey, Fred, I salute
Yes,
you on
sir.
this effort. I salute you on this effort, man. This is great. I really salute you on this.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Mike, you got a question?
Yeah, I got a question for you. So I did hear you say that it's not being represented the audience of, you know, the prison.
Right.
So I understand that was a big thing for you, but how important is it that you feel like, you know, prisoners need to see themselves represented as well when they're reading what they read in prison?
Well, it's important to a degree where people have a better understanding of the life and the things that men go through in prison. I mean, because you know, prison, you know, more or less is a microcosm of society without the women. And so, of course, you have your punks and all that kind of stuff there, whether they by choice or force. And so, but with that being said, there's a lot of positive aspects of prison. You know, namely, okay, I wrote this book. However, you got a lot of guys doing wonderful things, you know, and they're changing our lives in a positive way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
yeah.
The body locked up, not the mind.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Yeah.
Gotcha. So Fred. So now I heard you say this stuff is self-published. And I understand that now. I have a reason for self-published because what people don't know, when you go through these big publishing companies, if your book costs you $10, you might get 15-20 cents off every book you sell. And that's the truth. So it used to be an 85-15 split, but now that is more like almost 99.5% split when you get it. So how do people how do we get this book to support you?
You can get that book anywhere that you buy books. You can order it online. You can go into your bookstore. If they don't have it, they can order it for you. You can Google it right now and find it. Barnes Noble, Books a Million, Amazon, all the above.
Definitely.
And so this is book number what for you? You said you wrote a couple of them.
No, I wrote several manuscripts. This is the book that I chose to publish first.
Okay.
This is like one of the quicker ones.
Gotcha. So you got a couple more coming.
Yes, I do. I got to follow to this. If you read this book, you know that it's to be continued.
Gotcha. I was about to say, you want to give us a little insight on any books coming out?
I give you no insight. Like I said, you got to stay tuned for part 2, baby.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for part 2 for real.
Stay tuned, stay woke.
Hey, if anybody out there got questions for Fred, let's go ahead and get them in real quick. Let us, if you got questions for Fred, our fans, people out there watching. I just want to say hello. Let's see what's going on.
Fred, first of all, Fred bought a whole damn fan club. Let's go back to a couple of these messages right quick.
Yeah, let's see what we got to say.
Fred done bought a whole damn fan. What was it? We already know Ashley. See, Ashley said Fred got a fan club. Who is this? Mona Williams said, "That's Big Fred. Go ahead, fam." And she proud of Ashley. She proud of Ashley. But be proud of Fred. There you go, right there, authorhouse.com, EN bookstore, all that good stuff is right there on the bottom of the screen. For those who are interested, like you said, you can get it anywhere you can find all your books. So it's not or your Amazon, all the places in between. Make sure y'all go out there and get A Lawful Conviction by Fred. Fred swole now. Hold up, wait, Fred. Fred getting swole on us in here. Fred about to kick all our ass in a minute.
It's tequila kicking in.
Hey, it kicks in on it, boy. It kicks in on it. I tell you what. But yeah, man, go ahead and get that book support. And man, that's so important, man. You have a African male author, and man, we just need to support as much as we possibly can. And you can best believe, Fred, that I'll be getting my copies of this. And I love my
this is my
copy. I love
you ain't signed it.
Yeah. Hey, don't get yours, Bob.
That is mine. No, you got to sign it though.
Yeah. Get my signed copies and so we can support, man. But one key thing you said when he asked you is that when you write, most people don't know, you probably got about 8 books already written.
Right.
And you just pulling out just different excerpts of each one to make one. But it's all that mind is always process, going, right, man. So, I'm just so proud of you, brother. And I wish you the best. And hey, anytime, man, you're welcome here. You're welcome to the Man Cave. You know that.
For sure.
Thank you guys for having me.
Hey, a book such as this, don't just buy one. Buy like 4 and give 3 away as a gift. I mean, it's probably a wealth of knowledge in here that some little kid need to hear. Buy 4 or 5.
B ain't here. You be like, I ain't hear that part.
I said, B, buy mine. Go ahead and buy mine too.
Hey,
you online? I can't go online. I'm live, man. You got access. Don't buy it now. Don't buy it now, Day.
Man, it's a great gift. Don't just get 1, give 4, give 3 away as a gift.
But real spit though, honestly, I'm proud of my man for several reasons. Not for just writing the book, but because so many people think that once you locked up, you can't do squat else with your life. Now, in this room alone, you got 3 entrepreneurs. Fred happens to be one of them. Not even outside of just being an author, he actually, owns his own business. And so when people, get locked up, they feel like, there's no second chance. You can't do nothing but work at McDonald's, this, that, and the third. But my man, Fred. So what made you decide to actually figure, you know what? I'm not gonna get stuck. I've been locked up. You said 27 years, right?
Yeah.
I've been locked up 27 years. I didn't do what, like you said, what most of y'all probably did.
Right.
But I still got a future for myself.
Yeah. Well, I mean, long story short, one of the main reasons that I, decided to start my own business is because I can't allow nobody to tell me what I'm worth.
Yes, sir.
Because you say I'm worth $13 to you, then I'm worth that much more to myself.
Mm-hmm.
And so, anytime that you have a person that's been incarcerated, there's automatically a stigma associated with that person in mainstream work America. And so they feel like they can get you for cheap anyway for slave labor because they feel like that you need a job so bad that you'd be willing to take it. And that was the main reason I started my own company in Richmond, Virginia. Then once me and my wife moved here, started my own business here, and been very successful with it. And hopefully, that right there gives, guys insight into their abilities to create work for themselves and not be marginalized by just mainstream jobs.
Gotcha. Okay. I see Mona said she actually Nicole agreed that she actually is reading your book, part of the book club.
Right.
So that's a hell of a good reason to go ahead and grab the book.
Oh, hell, Fred about to be a sex symbol up in this moment. Fred Shear, they said.
we gotta get that book out to some of the other
Oprah's top list.
There you go.
New York Times bestseller. Again, don't forget, y'all. We actually posted it. I'm gonna go ahead and put them up again. There are a couple links on the screen. Amazon.com. You can get it at Amazon. You can get it at Walmart. Y'all can go ahead and get it at the Google Play Store. Hey, I know my wife. She like this in the. Is there an audio version?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Hey, but I tell you what, for $29.99, I'll read it on Odyssey and Audacity, and then I said Odyssey. Audacity and we'll have it. It's gonna be a little twang to it though. It's gonna be some twang.
Exactly. So make sure y'all go out there and pick up the book, A Lawful Conviction. Like I said, I got mine. I'm gonna get my man Fred to sign this one for me. In the meantime, I'll let anybody borrow it till y'all get y'all, but y'all got to get it back because this is mine again, like I said. But y'all, real talk. Holiday season coming up. It's a good read. Go ahead and grab it from all your local retail stores. A Lawful Conviction. Very great story. Support a black author. Support a black business. Support a black man. How about that?
Yes.
Support a black man. Speaking of support a black man, hey Mike, you came in late, but you're still here. So tell them what you're smoking on, bro.
All right. Well, I can't really put it up close to the camera today, but last time we did the segment, I had a Rocky Patel. Went to Burners, which is a spot up in Huntersville, not Huntersville, Lake Norman. Yeah, Huntersville, Lake Norman, whatever. Same thing. But I went up there, and Rocky Patel's brother was actually in the store at the time, and they were selling a lot of their stock. I got the Edge, which is one of their lines, and they had different colors of the Edge. So last time I was on here, I was smoking the blue. This time I had the gold. I don't know, like I said, you can't see, I can't zoom in on it, but it's a good smoke. It's got a dark wrapper. Good full body, medium body, and I'm enjoying it so far.
Bet. Okay.
Yeah, a couple of. Hey man, what the hell up with Rocky Patel? That's like the fourth person told me. Do he live in Charlotte? What does he live around
I
here?
don't smoke cigars, so I can't tell you.
Hey, I heard a couple people say they ran into the Rocky Patel.
Yeah, well, he wasn't there. His brother was there that night, but I don't know. B, you know?
Now, a lot of the smoke shops around here support him, like not just Burners. The one out in JR used to be JR, now is
Monte Cristo.
Monte Cristo. They were big Rocky Patel supporters as well, so he may be from around this area.
Okay.
He frequents most of the smoke shops around here.
He grew up on Bailey's Ford, didn't he?
I don't know all that.
Him and the baby. He's the baby. Ain't that the baby?
For those that don't know, Bailey's Ford is located here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Y'all know what it is. We all spread out across the city, spread out across the country. I mean, down there on the DMV.
If you from Birmingham, Bailey's Ford like 3rd Avenue.
Shoot 'em up, bang bang.
Bang bang.
Yeah, exactly. Shoot 'em up, bang bang. They actually revitalizing that whole corridor though.
Yeah,
Yeah, they got the
gentrifying Charlotte. So
yeah, but you know I mean, I think we still in that corridor though. I don't know if they moving in, but we still in that corridor. And they actually the whole Betty's Ford Northwest corridor with
What you mean? Who we like? Who?
us as in us black as black people.
I'm thinking you talking about like our neighborhood.
Oh,
people
no.
Hell
We ain't in that corridor.
Like, oh, wait the hell up. I'm about to go get my goods right now.
You talking about the darkies?
I'm about to do this show with the goods out.
Sitting on the table. Okay, somebody come around that door. Okay, somebody come around that
Hey, we can turn into a Black Panther meeting. You said what? I said, better for come way up here. What?
now I'm telling you though,
I got you.
the real estate is overpriced. It's high priced in areas that it may not need to be because they're trying to get it turned around. So
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't
For
know
sure.
what they're doing with the folks. You know, of course, anytime you deal with gentrification, not sure where people are going to go that can't afford.
Yeah.
Because all of
That's
that
all
area,
problem.
that
But you know what, Mike? You know what? It's not just gentrification; it's investors. Investors are buying up all of the properties and driving them inventory up. So that's going on all over Charlotte. They're just driving all the real estate inventory up.
Right. And like B saying, I mean, you got people like right now. I deal with a lot of people. You got companies that come in. They've never even seen they're buying it up and buying all the property, and then they're rebuilding and doing what they want to do.
Sight unseen, like you said.
Sight unseen.
Yep.
Sight
Yeah.
unseen. Bro.
Just history repeating itself, man. History repeating itself.
So, but here's the deal. That don't mean we can't do the same thing.
Exactly.
We can do the same thing, man. We
Oh, yeah.
we can, that's why we got to start buying our own communities. We got to start buying our own stuff. I told y'all for reason. One of my goals is to go back and do the same thing in my own neighborhood, in my own community in Birmingham, Alabama. That's my ultimate goal. Everything I do, I am doing to go back, and so I can be the owner of all that land that's in my neighborhood that I grew up in, so I can redistribute it to the people I want to have.
But it does, and I like what you're saying. But it doesn't have to be as deep as real estate. Just buying black.
Oh yeah,
just supporting within, I don't want to say the neighborhood, but within the community, supporting, buying black. I mean, like the book, you know?
Yeah. We're talking. I got a question because I had this conversation. We was like I said, I was in Milwaukee with my wife this past weekend, went up to a Green Bay game.
Oh yeah,
support my Washington football team. We didn't win, but no, don't ask no questions. Don't ask no questions. Just know we went to the game and I enjoyed myself. Bucket list check, Lambeau Field checked off.
I think we won. Go ahead.
Anywho, but I was having a conversation with some of my cousins about why don't we support one another? We got businesses, like I said, we got 3 business owners in here. I'm a business owner, Black's a business owner, my man Fred's a business owner, my man Mike is an investor, my man B is a business owner, and I know Donnell, is interested in support. Donnell, my wife had a business with candles. Donnell was our biggest supporter. So I appreciate Donnell for supporting the black-owned businesses. But why don't more people support? Why don't we support each other more? Though? Real talk.
The biggest thing I heard about black businesses, and I've seen it something myself, is that they feel like the prices of black businesses are too high. Some of the things that they charge for. But what people don't understand is that there's a psychology behind that as well. Everybody that your distributors and things that you buy from are white people. And so in order for you to make a living in your business selling retail merchandise, you're gonna be more expensive than Macy's or whoever else that sells the same or similar products. And so that's a common complaint I've heard. Like especially like back in the day they had that FUBU thing.
Damon John.
Damon John is a billionaire.
Yeah, he's a successful man, but at the end of the day, get you in the head, baby.
Yeah. And so also, I like to take a different spin on that. Me being a black business owner, I do feel that I get support from my community. I do.
Good.
I feel it, man. I have people, because every time we do business, I have anybody who works for me trained to ask the customer, how did you find out about us? And one thing they say, hey, we type in black owned, and you came up.
Okay.
That's good. That's
And
good.
so, and I'm talking about these are all races of people. And I feel good about it. I like it. I'm not saying that my situation is everybody's situation, but if I'm gonna tell a story, I'm gonna tell my story. And my story is I do get support. Can I get more? I would love more. Matter of fact, tell your mom, tell your grandma, tell your auntie, your brother, your sister, your cousin, tell everybody about what we do. And I just feel very confident about that. And another thing is sometimes we have to be higher. You have to understand, because
Can't give it away.
here's the thing. If you're gonna be higher, there is no problem with you charging more for your product, as long as it's quality.
Quality work.
There you
Exactly.
go.
I don't have nobody that drive around in a BMW or Mercedes or a Volvo or Audi or walk around with the highs Jordans on talking about these cost too much. No, because they feel they have value and quality. And when people feel that they have value and quality, price is not an option.
Ashley just said quality, and Nicole just said it as well. At the same time, people pay for what they want.
That's right.
People
Yes.
pay for what they want. If you want some Jordans, you go pay for
Gucci.
it. Exactly. If you want something name brand, you go pay for it. If you want a specific service, you pay for it. But I know what Fred was talking about, considering my wife and I, we was actually in the candle business. It's it's supply and demand, but also in the fact of smaller businesses, their overhead is a lot more.
Yeah.
So because our overhead is a lot more, then we can't. Yeah, we got to charge more.
Compensate for it.
Yeah,
I
I mean, look at it this way.
think it's another piece to this though that we're missing.
Okay.
I think that we've allowed our value system to be defined by advertising, marketing, the media. So when you turn on your television, you don't see black products advertised on TV. You don't see that in the media. You don't see that in commercials. So what you see on TV is what you tend to value. If you don't see black products all around you, like if I turn on a television, you go to Google, look at the ads on your on the internet. You don't see black ads being advertised on the internet. You don't see that on television. So a lot of value systems are based on what they see every day. If
Aren't
all these
companies
white
paying for that,
products,
though?
white businesses are marketed every day, then that's what you're going to value. That's what you're going to assess value to. If you don't see our products, you're going to be like, what is that worth? They can't even get a commercial.
But aren't the companies paying for those spots?
They're paying for those, right? They are paying for those spots. So how do you correct that? How do you correct that?
But hey, Darnell, but check this out. But just like Nicole just said, a lot of black businesses don't have the capital to do those major advertisements. Man, it costs a lot to advertise on social media. It costs.
I get that.
But what I'm saying, when you doing that, I'm not saying we shouldn't do it, because I do it. I do it. So I understand. But sometimes we have to, because we got to make a profit. It's about profits, man.
I get that. However, so the issue that I have, right, and I'm a very firm supporter of supporting our black businesses. Our perfect example is when we was in Atlanta. We went to we was inside this mall. I can't remember the name of it, but they were advertising candles. I mean, the store was selling candles, and the candle, it was probably like maybe like a 6 ounce candle. And the joint was like $50-$60. And I was like, I can go to Burlington, or I can go to, to a candle store and buy 10 candles for that price. Like, for me, economically, it has to make sense.
Right. Agreed.
It's not just you're a black owned company. Economically, it has to make sense.
I agree.
All right. Yeah, I agree with that. And I had a conversation with Ty. Hey, look, I will support us, but what I support most than anything is quality. And I don't care what color you are. I don't care who you are.
Mm-hmm.
If you can provide me with quality and what I need, I will support you. And you're a good person.
And I'll say good customer service. I'm a big proponent of good customer service. If your customer service is shitty, I'm sorry. I don't care what you got in your store or what you got on your website.
I don't care what color it is.
Yeah, exactly. I don't care what color you are. If I go in your store, if you white and you give me crappy,
A lot of times, I feel like a lot of times, I feel like a lot of times off the break, you know what I'm saying, you know, black business owners are price gouging their prices. You know what I mean? Where a reputable, you know, white company been around for years, you already know what they about. And I'm not arguing, you know what I mean? Like, I'm very supportive. It just has to economically make sense.
I don't, well, in some situations though, we say that black companies or black businesses gouge and there's price gouging, but at the same time, we can't always go into a black business looking for the hookup. We can't get a discount to every black business we go to. If we go, when we walk in to say, you know, walk into a Cartier shop, we don't ask them for a hookup on a Cartier watch because that doesn't make sense. They're gonna look at you like, sir, what are you talking about? You can't walk into these shops, certain places asking for the hookup. So when you go in a black business and they got, you know, significantly priced products, you got to know what you either you willing to pay that or not. But don't go in there saying, hey, I need the hookup, brother. Because I'm like, that's
Hey, I get that so much.
I'm telling yeah.
And I'm telling you, man, I just have developed a very thick skin towards that. And I look around when people say, hey, what can you do for me, brother? Can you hook me up? And I said,
I could charge you. I could give you an invoice.
I'm looking around here and saying, don't look like, you know, you ain't got no problem with quality. Because you like quality. Oh yeah. Well, that's what I'm giving. You got to pay for my quality.
So
exactly.
Every time you ask for a hookup, you ask me to take food out my kid's mouth.
Okay. So you're going deep with it. I did want to say that I've always been a brother that looked for, discounts.
Yeah.
The whether you call it the hookup or not, I look for discounts. When I was in DC, growing up, I used to go to Georgetown. I don't know of an area like that in Charlotte, but I think they have areas like this in New York and some of the other major cities where you can haggle prices. It's regular merchandise, but you can haggle prices.
Right.
And so I used to stay in Georgetown. I mean, that's where I bought a lot of my stuff because I could haggle them down and get stuff for maybe $5, $20 cheaper than I would in the retail store.
Right.
So, you know, it's not different when I'm looking at my black-owned businesses. I'm looking for the best price for my money. You know, the best price.
Take what you just said, for example, Mike. Take what you just said, for example. You went into Burners, and I know Burners. Burners is right around the corner from here. You went into Burners to get cigars. I don't know how many you bought, but when you put them up there on the counter in Burners, did you say, "Hey, I'm getting 6. Give me half price"?
Give me five. Let me get 5. Get 1 free.
Yeah. I'm gonna buy 6. Give me 1 for free. I pay for 5.
Hey,
I won't. I think I won't.
Hey,
now, I may not go into the Gucci store and do that, but
whatever. Hey, I always be like, and I be joking too. I be like, "Can I get the senior citizen discount?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I be dead joking, but sometimes they'll give me something, and sometimes they'll laugh. But closed mouths don't get fed. And I'm not trying to take money out of nobody's pocket.
I agree with you.
I guess the reason why I do it is one, to save money, but at the same time, like if you as a business owner, if you can afford it, then you know what I'm saying, then yeah, I'll put you on to my social media network, put my people's on, like, you know, all that. But you know what I mean? Like, again, closed mouths don't get fed.
But remember, every discount you get, every time you get a discount, you cutting into their profit margin. Don't forget that.
Okay. So I do want to say this. There are a lot of people out there that are trying to take advantage, you know, of situations. I'm not one of them. I do try to get a bit, you know, like I said, the best price I can get, but I'm not going to take advantage of somebody just because I feel like they look like me. No.
So do you have the same mentality when it comes to church? Black pastors
get more money than white pastors get more money than black pastors?
No, I'm asking the group. You know what I mean? Like you because you said, you know, if you take money from it you know.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like real talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, huh?
No, I said explain the relevance.
You pay your tithes, right?
Hell no.
Okay, for those who go to church, yeah.
But that's 10% no matter what, right?
Hell no.
It's not. It's 10%. That's what
I
they
ain't
say.
tell out y'all,
10%.
oh, I pay tithes. Hell with tithes.
So,
That's me.
But
That's me.
but when
That
you fall on
10%,
hard times,
that
but when
10%
you
is not
fall on
just
hard
money, though.
times, is it
Tithes is
different?
not just money.
Huh?
Right.
Tithes is
Right.
not just money. Money is
Not
just a
just
segment of tithing.
And first of all, the 10%. See, we always, and so here's why I said that. I want to make this point clearly. See, we think the 10% always got to go to the religious community. Your 10% can go to a homeless shelter.
Right.
Your 10% can go to a school that we talking about that need that.
Right.
Your 10% can go to different projects. Your 10% need to go to your damn mind when you meditate on your own time to get yourself right. Your 10% don't mean giving it to some pastor. So
Right.
I'm not against that.
You're giving it to the church.
But
The
the reason
church.
I said that, I just want to say it. I just want to say that. So
When you take your clothes to the church and have coat drives and coat giveaways, that's part of your 10%.
Okay, I get all that. I get all that. The argument that I'm trying to make is some people give monetary, money, tithings, right?
Uh-huh.
And some churches will push that very thing, right? So the comparison that I'm trying to make is that you have pastors out here driving nice cars, living in these nice homes, and they have members who are struggling that when they can go to the church and get denied, I guess at some point, the church might see it as they're cutting into their profit margins. Because it's a business at the end of the day.
It is a business. You're right. They got
Like I said,
they got
churches
to
have
keep on.
budgets too.
They got budgets too.
Hey,
Like I said.
look, man. I'm like this now. I'm not anti-church. Don't get me wrong, man. Because I got a whole bunch of people I work with who are pastors. I got pastors in my family. Let me tell you something, man. But we have to have. I got to see what we doing, not what we saying. I got to see what we doing with the money. So that's just the bottom line for me. So man, that's why I said that. I'm no way against any, and I ain't just to just one religion. Hell, I give to all religions. I don't care what you do, as long as you're doing something for the people in the community in which you serve.
Okay.
And so what's different?
What you mean?
What do you mean?
I don't know. I don't understand.
What's different between church and being a black business owner in your community?
So would you rather have?
Would
you rather have a bunch of different white shops or different Asian shops or different Chinese shops or whatever the case in a black community where there's black more people keeping the black money, in those shops, or would you rather give your money to a black-owned business because if you don't support the black-owned business who's in your community, then they don't exist. They got to go somewhere. They don't exist.
I get that.
And
again, I'm very much aware, and I tell you, I 100%, will support a black business owner first if I can. So I'm not saying that I don't want them in my community. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, I won't argue the point. I won't argue the point.
You know what it is down there. Man Cave is an opportunity for all of us to get our opportunity, to give our thoughts. We ain't against you. Even if we don't necessarily agree with you, and that's not saying we don't agree with you. And if we understand, if you don't agree with us, but it's what it is in the Man Cave. Man Cave is an opportunity for us to talk real, talk raw, uncut, unfiltered about whatever it is out there. So we don't only talk about relationships.
So I guess what I'm saying. Okay. Let me make this point. So you have Asians who set up shop in the black community and they make a lot of money, but don't give back to the community.
Right.
Whether it be a 10% discount on your next order, you know what I mean? And at some point, people who have like that mindset are like wondering, like, we give you guys all this money, but you do nothing for the community.
Oh.
So,
hey, but Donnell, hey, listen, man, that is supply and demand. Now, when these chicks start going natural, then you gonna make Chung Lee get mad as hell. He gonna be like, wait a minute. I got Asian, I got Indian. Hey, he gonna be out there selling. He gonna be out there in the street with signs. You know how I do for furniture, them signs and stuff. He gonna be out there for half. Hey, but that's just supply and demand. He has well, that's a different scenario right there. In the black community, hey man, the half. Oh man, you all man. That's like taking pork from him, man. What's wrong?
Yeah.
Hey, you know why they don't give nothing back to us though? On to your point, Donnell, it's not that they don't want to give nothing to us. They know how to keep their money in their community. They keep their dollars in their community, just like Jewish people. The average dollar stays in their community. I think they said 38 days. You know how long the average black dollar stays in the black community? 3 days. 3 days.
I'm sure.
3 days.
3 days.
3 days.
Our money is spent. Once we get money, it leaves our community. Once they get money, they keep it in their community. That's the difference. It's not that they're not supporting us; they just holding their money in their community. So when their community
we
needs,
getting better. We getting better. I need to check them stats. We need to get them stats.
check them stats.
No, what I'm saying, because we about to get this brother book. We about to put this book. This brother need to have at least 45 copies of this book sold within the next 2 days, based on the people that's on this show.
The next hour, baby.
The next hour. That's right. Get me right, Fred. Get me right. Hey, Fred said, don't be counting my money for me. Fred said, don't count my money for me, bro. I said the hour. Next hour. Fred, he handed me my phone like, here you go. Log in, bro.
I already pulled it up for you.
Hey, but yeah. We can change that narrative. And so, man, just like, you know, with Fred's story, it don't matter about nothing about where you've been. It does matter, but it's just seasoning to where you're going. It makes the entree taste better. And so, you know, the narrative has been the black people don't keep our money in our community, but we changing that. And I'm the person who speak that and say, we are changing that. And this is why we got this show, because we got to do stuff to make people make a difference in their mind. So you know it. See, either you don't know, it don't show, or people don't care. We got to make it show first. So everybody know we need to be doing that.
All right, first thing,
it's gonna
literacy.
Exactly. Yes.
I think it'll take us unlearning some things too, because I think, especially the youth, they have to unlearn that their stuff is better. They got to understand, black people, we have quality products. We've been so entrenched into thinking that and I'm gonna just come out and say it, that what white people produce is better in quality. And we have to unlearn that. You know, black people can produce things of quality. We have good products. You go to some of these pop-up shops and you like, why don't you have a store? This stuff is high quality. But there's like, I can only afford a pop-up shop right now. So it's like, we got to unlearn some of the stuff thinking that what they produce is better. What we have is of good quality and it should be valued.
For sure. And it take a while to get there. It's not an overnight process. You know, if you don't come out and support my business, I can't get a store. I can only afford a pop-up shop. If you don't afford it, you can't support. And it's crazy because people say, oh, we don't have this, we don't have that. We do have it. We have a black-owned network right here in Relationship Entertainment Television. We got black authors. We got black carpet cleaners. We got black car washes. We got black cooks. We got black candle makers. And if you don't support them things, then we don't have them because they go out of business. Yeah. And so then you wind up going to support somebody else. I can't give you a discount if you can't support me. I look at it that way. If you don't support me, if I don't have the numbers to support, then I can't give you a discount to say, you know what? I got the quantity. Now I can give you somewhat off of that because now I got the quantity coming in.
Hey, and I'll tell you something about discounts. Hey, if you was with me when I first got started, you got some deep discounts. Man, ain't no more deep discounts. Hey, look, you ain't gonna get no more deep discounts till we doing 15 million in sales a year. So, hey, I get them discounts when I get real.
That's why I said so clean, make you smack your mom.
I'll be doing something else by then. I'll be really smacking mama. Your mama piss you off, I'll smack your mama.
Hey, y'all, like I said, we get into all type of topics right here in Millionaire Man Cave. It's about that time where we actually get into our question of the week. For those who don't know, question of the week, how did I do that? Question of the week is y'all's opportunity to get y'all's questions. I know, Mike. Question of the week is y'all's opportunity to get y'all's questions in to Millionaire Man Cave. Write in, send them to info@re-tv.net. It's right there at the bottom of the screen, info@re-tv.net. Honestly, we prefer to your video questions. We will put your video on air. If you want to be on air and say, hey, mama, I made it. I was on TV. Send in your questions. I just saw Ashley put out there, is there a women's cave? No, there's not a women's cave, but feel free to start one. And we will air it on Relationship Entertainment Television. But this is Millionaire Man Cave, where you actually get the thoughts and the minds and the process of everything that we think as men. We are saving you. What, Black?
What? Don't shut it down like that.
I'm not shutting her down. I said she could start one.
Wait. What was her name?
Ashley.
We do have women on the cave, and them shows be fire. Now,
yes,
we have to tell you, Ashley, you can't be no in your feelings ass woman, because you got to bring your brain thing.
That's my wife, man.
That's the name.
Keep it up now.
Exactly said. That's my wife, man. Hold up, y'all.
But wait. This goddamn man cave. This is goddamn man cave around here. This is man cave. Damn it, my wife does not, she don't chime in unless she ready to chime in like she goddamn supposed to now. Now shit. Damn it. There's rules around here. I don't care who wife is. We're not gonna disrespect you, but you gotta bring the real. You can't be in your feelings.
There you go. She said her and Nicole got plans. Okay, all right, we want to see them play. But no, real talk to Black. We actually do have women in the man cave, and those are some very sometimes we do have women.
No, Fred, I ain't mean we have women in the man cave like that, man. Fred, oh Lord, man, this dude sitting up, he's looking like that dude from the Green Mile about to scrape my ass. God damn, I said,
we do have women on the show, and they come in on the show and they get us their
no, man, I mean real women, man, like they really come on.
Giving the woman's perspective.
Exactly. They give us their thoughts and opinions when they actually come on the show. But I'm saying, if y'all have questions, if women and men, if y'all got questions, send them in to info@re-tv.net. Record yourself a 60-second video or a 30-second video, whatever it is. Record yourself. Send it into info@re-tv.net. We'll get your questions on air next next episode. But you always can put your questions in the chat because we are live. But those who are on Facebook, y'all know what time it is. We do switch over to YouTube around this time. We'll go ahead and read the question of the week because it's about that time for question of the week. We got a good one today. It's about OnlyFans. Our question comes around OnlyFans. This is what we talk about relationships from somebody who actually wrote in a question. Yeah, this is a good one. That's all I'm gonna say.
ATL stand up. 3-0.
They are. Yeah, they up. 3 up. After we read the question of the week, we switch solely over to YouTube. So if you are not on YouTube,
tell B.
Hey B, because you hit me up last week asking me this question. What happened to Man Cave, bro? We switched over to YouTube. So after we read the question of the week, we are solely switching over to YouTube. So make sure y'all have subscribed to the Relationship Entertainment Television YouTube channel and then hit the bell so that way you get notified each and every time we go live over there. But y'all make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe to the Relationship Entertainment Television YouTube channel. I say that like 10 times a show because, again, Relationship Entertainment Television is an independently owned Black network. Independently Black-owned network. That means we don't have nobody behind us, telling us what we can and what we cannot talk about, or funding us, or anything for that matter. We do need your support. Relationship Entertainment Television, better known as RETV, does need your support. Your support can include anything from donations. That information is on the screen. Your support can be anything from, sharing it with your family, sharing it with your friends. Your support can just mean watching it. As Black always says, cut on YouTube, let that shit run.
Hey man, can y'all please support, man?
You gonna learn something.
Please support, because I've been working for free for goddamn 6 years.
He said,
I've been working for free since 2016.
Don't raise up on
please support, man.
Fred and already took off his shirt. So don't raise up on him. Exactly. Hey, make sure y'all subscribe. But I gotta read this question of the week. I usually read it from a computer screen, but it's too damn far today, so I gotta get it in from my phone today. Question of the week. Here we go. My wife found out I subscribed to an OnlyFans profile a while back. Now I admit I was curious to see what the hype is about. and didn't go back on the site. She found out a couple weeks later, my phone, when I was asleep, and she confronted me about it when I woke up to my surprise and dented it for a sec. What? She dented it for a second time. Then I gathered myself. Oh, she must have hit him up in the head. Oh, wait. He says I woke up surprised and dented it for a second, and then I gathered myself and admitted it, and even signed in to show her I wasn't trying to talk to females on it, and I regretted doing it. She wasn't moved then. After all that, all hell broke loose. She told me she wants to be single, but doesn't want a divorce. And no matter how much I try to fix, all of a sudden, wait, okay. For those who write, please make this make sense. Edit. I'm trying to read this. I need to edit this as I go. I'm trying to read this as I go along.
Or send in the videos, because
if you send in the videos, it makes a hell of a lot more sense than me trying to decipher what it is that you actually wrote. Okay. So let me go back. Okay. So she wasn't moved then. After all that, all hell broke loose. She told me she wants to be single, but doesn't want a divorce. That doesn't make no sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense to me. Go ahead.
Okay. Exactly. Yeah. And pretty much.
That back.
Y'all know what it is.
Yeah.
BDBO. Exactly. Okay. And no matter how much I try and fix, all of a sudden, million other things she has a problem with, she won't meet me halfway to work out the issues. I think what he's trying to say is he's trying to fix the situation, and no matter what he says to try to fix it, she comes up with a million other excuses to refuse to work it out.
Okay.
But I had to forgive her for her indiscretions. She had that broke is up for man.
They broke us up. Okay.
What?
Before we got married. So apparently they got something happened before they got married. He forgave her for her indiscretions. Something that happened before they got married.
Okay.
But I made out to be the bad guy now and can't be trusted. We argue now because she all of a sudden started accepting friend requests from local dudes that she doesn't know and aren't even in the same circles with. And I'm bothered by it.
But she says she wants to be single. Shit.
Hey, look.
Am I tripping? He ain't finished. He says, Am I tripping? Or is she intentionally antagonizing the situation and still making it?
You ain't got a little room on that phone.
Bruh, I'm just trying to read what my man wrote. He said
he wrote a novel. Okay.
And antagonizing the situation and still making it my fault while doing it. That's pretty much what he wrote. Now, I will say there is some additional stuff that he wrote because he does say he appreciates. Okay. So he says, I appreciate all the responses. So make sure we get responses. He said they've already had the phone codes to each other's phones and are transparent about everything. He said there's no hiding shit. He says she first looked through his phone because he would turn his screen away from her. So he was doing some kind of shady stuff. He said she first looked through his phone because he would turn his screen away from her when she would come around because he's a student and he would check his class updates and assignments due. But what that's got to do with you changing your screen? Anyway, none of that got to do with the price of tea in China. So let's answer the question. We get the rest of it later because this ain't making no sense.
Hey, I got one question first. I think it's an obvious question.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm old. What the hell is
OnlyFans?
Okay,
so what the hell is OnlyFans?
Yeah, I'm not up on OnlyFans either.
What is that? What is it?
Before we get into that, y'all know before we get into that, Facebook, YouTube, because we out. We see y'all on YouTube, hit Relationship Television on YouTube, Facebook, we out. We answering this on the other side. Peace. All right, YouTube, here we go. So let's go, Mike. What you about to say?
No, I just want to know what OnlyFans is.
I'm Googling it right now.
Do anybody else know what OnlyFans is?
No clue.
Donnell, you got to know. I know.
I'm assuming it's like Black Planet. I don't know.
Man, Mike, Black Planet the goddamn internet for goddamn 20 years.
Hey, I'm old too.
All right. So OnlyFans is the internet content subscription service. Based in London. Content creators can earn money from users who subscribe to their content. It allows content creators to receive fully funded direct from their fans. So basically, it's a pay-per-view for allow people to be able to show additional content. Now, I've heard celebrities actually have OnlyFans or dancers and so forth got OnlyFans accounts. So that way you can actually see strippers, celebrities.
Like online.
What you said. twice. Yeah. So they can go out there, OnlyFans. People can go out there. You can see.
Is that free?
It says subscribe. They earn money. So I doubt.
No, I'm
it's
saying
free.
is it free to sign up?
That I do not know, sir.
Sounds
It
like
just
you
says-
subscribe to them.
It just says that you can subscribe to their pages to get additional information.
Okay.
But they be naked though.
You asking me as if I know. What you're not going to do.
Trying to set you up.
Thank you, Fred. What you're not going to do.
They be showing everything.
Let me in on that secret account you got signed.
You know how brothers do. You know how they do. Now, so they do everything.
Okay.
I ain't signed up till I know.
OnlyFans is not FCC regulated, I guess. I don't know.
Exactly.
Okay,
So apparently OnlyFans, you go out there and celebrities and apparently housewives and everybody else got accounts, so you can go out there and you can see what they doing in their personal lives. It can be explicit. From my understanding, they had it on the news the other day that they were stopping the explicit content. But it can be explicit or it can just be regular content. You sharing content about whatever content you choose to share, and you have people subscribe and you charge them money.
Oh, okay.
So it can be people out there getting naked. It can be women. It can be men. It can be whatever it is, and they out there getting money. And you know how they can be sharing business tips. They can be sharing ass tips. They can be sharing you name it. That's what they share.
Okay.
OnlyFans.
All right. OnlyFans.
All right, I got you.
So he has an OnlyFans subscription.
Account.
But he said he never used it. He only used it one time and he regretted it.
Okay, but she,
Sure he did.
yeah. That's his account.
That's lie number one.
Yeah, big. Yeah.
So she believes that, or she may not believe that. But my thing is that she wants to be single. She said it. She wants to stay married but be single. You know what's that emoji? What the hell?
She don't want to
Oh,
get divorced, but
exactly.
she wants to cheat.
Yeah,
She cheating on
exactly.
dude
She
already.
wants open marriage.
B,
I thought that she want an open relationship.
B, watch your mouth. It's not cheating when she tell him she want to do it.
Right.
You better listen. You better listen. If your woman tell you she wants some more, that's not cheating. Cheating is when you do something they don't know about
Behind
and you
their
do
back.
it behind the back, under mine. But if you tell them you doing it, you just are informed.
So my thing is, and like I said, when I listen to that whole dissertation, I come back to the fact that
Yeah, but there was more to it. I just didn't read it.
that she said she wanted to be single,
Hey, look.
and that's what it boils down to. So at this point, she's just picking and choosing anything that backs up her case, anything that supports her.
I agree with you on that.
So that's you have an issue with her wanting to be single. Forget the OnlyFans page. You have an issue with her wanting to be in an open relationship.
Listen to everything she said though. She done already started. She done already started being single. Pay attention.
Oh yeah. She done already started. She met some local dudes. She ain't met dudes in the state. She ain't met dudes online. She said, "Okay, I got you. I'm meeting some local dudes."
She met some. There it is. She done already started.
Hey, look here. Here's my take on this, man. I heard all that stuff. It's like womp until he said the part about before they got married.
Pass your discretion.
They had past indiscretions, and he feel like she trying to build a case. And he said, no, she messed up.
Mhm.
So, bro, when she messed up, I told y'all this before, man.
He forgave her.
I told y'all this before, man. Oh, gosh. Hey, look, man. Every time I had the conversation, I go upstairs after this show, and I be arguing with my wife, man. But I'm just tell, look, man, you can't marry no freak thinking you're going to turn her into a housewife. Because if she used to juggling two of them at a time and getting tossed, you come in with your one thing, it ain't enough for her. It ain't enough for her. And since she married your punk ass, she been trying to figure out, how can I get me 3 dudes at one time? And when you messed up with your only me, or what's
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
Don't act like you don't know.
Hey, my screen ain't Thanatos 2001. Anyway, but see, see, that is the problem. This woman has been trying to get out and just express that for the longest. And when you give her that firepower, she all gun ho. When she said, "Oh, I don't want to get divorced," and I don't know the reason why she don't want to get divorced, but
You got that money.
yeah. Well,
He paying the
maybe
bills.
he got money. Maybe
He paying the bills and she get the thrills.
Yeah,
somewhere else.
he jumped, man. But now she expresses her will to go ahead and do that because
He
I'm
may
telling
not
you,
be
dog.
blowing that back out.
B
Yeah,
said
yeah.
she already look, bro. Before you even did your Only Us, she had
Yeah.
already out with them dudes. She already had them.
Exactly.
Mona says she's
She's fed up with him. But why is she fed up with him though? She don't want to have past indiscretion.
because he is not BDBO. He is not blowing that back out.
I get you. I understand that a whole 110%. But he had to. Why? First of all, he created an OnlyFans account. I don't know, but he claimed he being honest. But this is my question. Okay, when you give somebody a reason to be suspicious, then you can't blame them for being damn suspicious. He said he in school, but every time she come in the room, he turned his phone when she come in the room because he supposed to be checking, schoolwork. Why you gotta turn your phone?
But then he said
Why
they
you gotta-
have each other's codes. I don't.
So you don't need to turn.
So maybe
the
he
phone.
trying to make her.
I'm confused.
Yeah, there's no need to turn the phone if she got your code because she can check it whenever she wants.
Fred, how would you handle this, dog? What you?
Kick it to the curb, baby.
Soon as she
Yeah,
said
let it go.
single.
Yeah,
I ain't
Soon
got
as
no
she
time.
said
I ain't got no
single.
time.
I ain't putting up with that.
Yeah, absolutely not, man. Absolutely not.
Hey, and you know what? And I tell you one thing. When so who's that? Mona said she's fed up.
Yeah.
I tell you one thing.
That's right.
She might be fed up, but if he say, okay, if you that fed up, don't feed out. Don't bam. Open the gates. Let them out. Take the tassels off. Get them out.
See, but this relationship right here probably is a younger couple. You don't talk about kids, you don't talk about anything like that. But no,
Yeah,
on the serious side, that if a situation like that was occurring, a more mature relationship with kids and things they have a vested interest in, of course they got to try to work it out, man.
Gee, you must not have seen some of these letters that come in the Millionaire. Some of these chicks and some of these dudes don't care. They got kids and they be like, we out with the neighbor, and we out with who.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, the truth be told, you right.
Yeah.
I mean, in a lot of cases, when you fed up, you fed up.
Yeah.
Like Mona said, what R. Kelly said, when a woman's fed up.
Absolutely. But at the end of the day, that's a responsible, y'all, man. You got kids, man. There's been too many scenarios over the years, especially in black families where like a dad or a mother even, they just bail out. These kids need parents, man.
Exactly.
They truly need parents. And if you hands on and y'all absolutely cannot live together and cannot be together, and it's in the best interest of the whole family dynamic for y'all to separate, then it is what it is.
So is there a certain thing forgiveness in a relationship though, specifically in a marriage? So obviously she screwed up. She had her indiscretions. Basically, she went out, she cheated. She did her thing prior to them getting married. She
ain't never stopped. She ain't never stopped.
Right.
But B, but you know what? I ain't gonna. I'm about to do her at 180. By him saying that, he been holding them feelings about her indiscretion before they got together.
Okay.
He been holding it over her head, and now he feels that he feels that now she is really trying to get back. I don't think he really let it go.
Okay.
You know how I feel when you do something to somebody that you did wrong and you apologize honestly, but they still remind you of your wrong every time.
Okay.
How that make you feel, bro? For me, you like, fuck you. Get the fuck out of here. Hey,
okay,
if you don't trust me, go. Get on. And so I think, for me, what he's saying, I don't think
That's right, Mona.
Mona said he full of shit. But he told her he got off the page. Then she found out, and he went back on the page again. So okay, so what if he wanted to share the page? Some couples they watch, porn together. Some couples, they do things together. What if he was trying to introduce her to, hey, let's go on OnlyFans together?
First of all, both of them are full of it. She gonna talk about she want to be single, but she don't want to get a divorce. That is the most. Look,
That's a woman's threat.
And we coming.
That is a woman threat. That's a woman threat to emasculate you and make you feel like you ain't shit. What you got to do is be like, well, shit, go ahead. Throw it out there with your big ass.
Bro.
And if she do it, then what? Because you know what they say, a lot of us can't handle it. They say a lot of us can't handle it. You tell her ass go on, and then she out there getting her backbone out by John down the street or whoever down the street. Then now you got your face all screwed sideways because she did what you told her to do.
Hey, but look, if she do it, ain't no coming back. It's all out there. Hey, it's Freaknik.
Okay. We need some reason in this.
I'm about to say, Donnell, way too quiet. Reasonable, way too quiet over there.
In this. Mr. Reasonable, what you got?
Donnell said, I ain't touching it. Come on, Donnell, why you ain't touching it, dog?
Man, you got
because
to talk, man.
It sounds like a lot of insecurities on both parties.
Both.
I don't see the difference between a fans only page and watching porn. Like I just can't see the difference. Now, if you telling me this chick has an issue with my man watching porn,
man, you ain't got to pay for porn.
Huh?
You ain't got to pay for porn. You ain't got to pay for porn.
You don't, but if you want to get into something a little different, then you paying. If you if you don't want them advertisements.
Hey Donnell, what type of stuff you like getting into, dog? Tell us the type of stuff that you like to pay for.
The same thing you like to get into, the ones that you turn me on to.
Wait a minute.
How you know?
Wait a minute.
How you know?
Y'all slide that way. Day. We don't know something.
Hey. Oh my goodness.
You said what you turn me on to. Wait a fucking minute.
No, we didn't say what you turned me on.
That's what I heard.
Clean out your ears. Stop smoking whatever you smoking. Get out whatever you don't cup.
Maybe I need more tequila. I don't know. But
go ahead, Donnell. What you saying?
I don't really see what again, unless she has an issue with, him looking at other women, regardless if it was, I don't know what the content was or is.
Hey, okay, all right.
But at the end of the day, it wasn't like she caught him in the act of doing something. Like, right, he might be suspicious, but
we got some women on here tonight.
Okay.
Tequila break. This is not me, it's tequila. Why do women have issues with guys looking at other women?
Insecurity.
Hey, ladies,
and black, you can't group all women because some women don't have an issue with it.
I'm just asking the ones that's on here.
Okay, that's right.
That's the one that's on here. I just want to hear from them.
They're all different.
Do you have an issue if your man looks at other women like on social media and internet?
I mean, that's like saying our wives don't have issues. I mean, I don't look at other men.
Hey, because I tell you one thing right now, I do know for a fact, if Idris Elba ever put out some nudity, I won't see that shit. Not because I'm looking at it, because I'm gonna wake up in the middle of the goddamn night and I'm be like, God, what the fuck is that? And see, that's Idris, baby.
No, what I'm saying is that I don't think most women care whether or not you look at other women, as long as it's not
disrespectful. As long as it's not inappropriate.
So long as you ain't, they would say you can look but don't stare.
As long as you damn,
exactly.
No, you get carried away.
Something simple like if you own a group in Facebook and you just flipping through, it's like, I mean, I'm on. Okay, all right. Let me admit.
Put the camera on him. Let me say this. Wait, the words that are getting ready to come out of his mouth are those black and black only. Go ahead, Black. Let you admit.
Man, I ain't gonna say shit.
I'm just saying. I ain't want to be caught up, and I ain't want these other fellas caught up.
No. But so I am on this page. It's called Ebony Fit Freaks.
Big Sooty.
You said what? Ebony what?
Ebony Fit Freaks.
Donnell about to go look it up. Donnell like, what was that again?
But no,
I already got my subscription.
but Ebony Fit Freaks is about a site about Black people who care about their health, and they do a lot of transformations. A lot of people who go from being very obese to a different person. I like that because for me, the mentality of a person the hardest thing for you to do, you can switch jobs real easy. Mm-hmm. You can switch people you with real easy. But what you can't do, and it takes discipline, is to switch your self-image.
Right. But do they have to do it naked?
They don't do it naked. They don't do it naked. I mean, they showing it looks awesome. I'm just saying.
It looks awesome.
And I'm not ashamed to say this. My wife has seen my page. She know I'm always on. And she like, I'm like, look. I said, and so every now and then, when I flip to a dude, I'm like, look, babe, here you go. And she like, I don't want to see that. Why you got? I mean, it's not the point of. I mean, it's not the point of the big voluptuous booties and it's not all that. That helps, but that ain't it. But women, why y'all get mad at that?
Some women, I think some women get upset because they got insecurities about themselves. They not comfortable in their own skin. So if you're looking at that, that's heightening their insecurities. Like, why he gotta look at that?
But I see it this way though. Let me flip on my Mr. Reasonable hat for a second, because Mona just said it's disrespectful if he does it in front of her. If you compliment those on the internet more than you compliment the person who's sitting or laying next to you every day, then I can understand some of them insecurities. Because if you're staring at porn, or you looking at OnlyFans, or you complimenting going, damn, she got a fat ass, or damn, she look good, or damn, she look fine, or whatever situation, and you can't say that about the person who you're laying next to, right? You know, your wife, your husband, or whatever at the end of the day, then yeah, you can sit there and you go, well, damn, why you always looking at everybody else, but you don't even look at me? And especially if, major Blacks thing, it's always, people get comfortable. People get married and they get comfortable. They, they wearing the bonnets to, the bed, and they got on the grandma panties, and dudes got guts and whatever else that, happen in relationships. People get comfortable. So long as you ain't getting comfortable in your relationship, in your situation, then, the whole thing is, I don't know, B. I don't know, B.
Man, you can't end all that shit with I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
Damn.
He went for 5 minutes and said, I don't know. Because I'm just saying, you have to,
he could be like, she got a dope watch.
Donnell. Look at those curtains. Did you in this picture? Look at these tulips. This is the tulips I've been trying to get for goddamn years. My tulips do not look like this. You see how round and voluptuous those tulips is in her background? Why the hell my tulips don't look like this?
Oh,
so
man.
My question to women,
my tulips.
My question to women would be: would you prefer us to be upfront and honest with it, or vice versa? Would you prefer your wife or your woman to be upfront and honest with her looking at naked pictures of Idris Elba or whoever, versus her doing it when in the middle of the back?
Not naked.
Okay, that's one group. But there are groups. That's one group. There are other groups out there where there are naked women. There are other groups out there where there are naked men. Would you prefer your woman to be looking at a site and be upfront and honest with you and be like, yo, yeah, I look at, swinging, whatever, and would she prefer, and women,
was there site time?
I don't know. That's why I said whatever, because I damn sure don't know. I damn sure don't know. But
www.what?
Your man to be looking at.
I said HTTPS credit card number.
That's what you know, sir. You know a little bit more than I do about that. But I don't want to say nothing to feel guilty. I need women.
Google Chrome said, "Do you want us to store your information?" You said yes.
I want to log back in next time.
Hey, Donnell, would you like real current payments? Yes. We see your ACH form.
But look, I need women to understand that men are visual.
Everybody, I say women are visual too.
Yeah,
Especially,
yeah.
this is quote unquote sweatpants season. Women be like, "Oh, it's sweatpants season." I like to see women. Come on now, women are visual too.
But men now, although women are visual too, men are definitely more visual. Men. That's the first thing that men pick up on.
Women are human pee of visual. Men are cat pee of visual. You know how bad cat pee smell? Let me tell you how bad cat pee is. Cat pee, a human pee is bad by itself. Ask R. Kelly. Hey, look, and dog pee is 10 times stronger than human pee. Cat pee 10 times stronger than dog pee. Men are visual like cat pee, and women are human visual like human pee.
Okay.
They do.
So
they're
all visual. We are all visual.
When it comes to money,
yeah,
women are cat piss of money. I'm telling you right there.
Yeah. Okay.
Because he can look like a goddamn. All he got to be is you can put some armor, some goddamn black magic around. He can look like a tie rim. And I'm telling you right now, if he got money. Cool, girl. He shiny as shit. He good. He all right, girl. You say how skin shine? Shit.
So what would y'all tell this dude? So the dude say he needs some help because he's trying to figure out. He apparently lost the trust of his wife, because he had an OnlyFans.
He never had it.
He never had the trust.
Okay, so what y'all telling this dude then? Y'all know what it is. You're writing your questions.
Kill yourself. Kill yourself.
Keep moving. Get out. Especially if you don't have kids. If you don't have kids, what you there for, bro? What you there for? Kick rocks, man. And guess what?
Because you're only keeping it for yourself. But she don't want it.
But I'm telling you right now, and like Monica said, I think it was Monica. She said, Mona. I'm sorry. Hey. All right. Whoever it was said it. Hey, she said she is fed up. I guarantee you, she finds a renewed venture interest in him when he stands up and say, "Get the hell out of my life." She'll be like, "Whoa, you rejected me?" Because that's what he's been there for her. And so that's the thing, that comfortable stuff we talk about. When people know that you are just always there, sometimes that causes some. It can cause you lose value in them because they know you're gonna be here. They take advantage of you.
Okay. Comfortable, like you said.
They get comfortable. They get comfortable, and they get comfortable.
And they come to take you. They take you for granted.
They take you for granted.
They take you for granted.
Let me tell you something, man. Look, man. When I was single and I didn't call nobody back, everybody called me. When I got married and I started calling my wife stopped calling me. She's like, "Oh my God, I hear from this motherfucker one more day. Please don't call me no more." Look, dog, it's because you get in that familiarity brings consent. Hey, even the good Holy Bible book says a prophet has no power in his own land.
So Mona said,
Mona says the same thing that I hear from my wife. Looking at people that are basically unattainable, like Idris, are different than looking at somebody on social media that you can connect with.
Obviously, because she connecting with
you can DM Idris.
Yeah, so let's bring it back to this guy. He said that she is connecting with people locally. So that's different. That's not that unattainable Idris. That's local ass that she's looking at.
She is connecting with the goddamn Amazon dude that came to the house. He said he on IG. Deliver this dick.
She already connected. She is already connected.
IG. Delivery man. Hey, she's like, okay.
Deliver this dick.
What fucking brown do for you?
Yes. Shit.
All right.
But he said working brown.
So it looks like the consensus of this board and this convening of men is that you need to get out.
Get out. Dip.
She's already out, dude. You need to match her.
Already out.
But okay, so answer it. Okay, she's already out, but she does not want to get a divorce. Though. She
No.
want to take it too. She want to take it either too.
Yeah, don't work that way though.
It don't.
She just ain't find benefits from no place else yet.
That's what it is.
Man, she been trying
He's
to get out.
supporting her.
Yeah. Go ahead.
He's supporting her. Once she get that support from someplace else, she gone.
Yeah.
So B.
Beat us to the point.
So that's the whole point when I say go and give her a walking paper because she really don't want to leave you. She just wants you to stand up and be more aggressive with her. Because here's the thing. She said, I want to get with somebody else, but I don't want no divorce.
I'm looking for
hey, what the hell you talking about? Look here.
She's looking for other means.
Go and get on out there. Go and get them. Matter of fact,
take your bags with you.
Take them with you. Don't even come back. I
How
guarantee.
You know? Well, how do you know she's not just bluffing?
You don't bluff about nothing like that.
Hey, I tell you,
these women in here, they do.
See, here's where y'all wrong. You think I'm bluffing? I mean that shit. Get the
right.
out.
She do too.
And go get out. And if you do, go. I have now made my decision that when you leave,
People
I'm clear.
say things
You
out of
felt
anger
good.
to get under your skin. Hurt people.
Okay, well, you gonna hurt some more.
Yeah, well, she won't hurt me no more. She won't be hurt me no more. Because when she say that shit, she got to go. Hey, go. Bye. Get the hell on. Now, if she wants to come back, it's my decision to accept her back.
I mean, I just feel like, when a woman is done, when a woman is fed up, there is no, I don't want to be with you, but I don't want a divorce. Like, we getting divorced. Like, she gonna pack up in front of you. She's out.
Right. Hey, but you know what? Here's the real deal. Now, I'm gonna give you some facts, man. 50% of marriages end in divorce, right? Marriage coach.
I don't know what the.
It's gotten better, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now, and of that 50%, 75% of that are divorces filed by women.
Facts. Okay.
So if she really want to get out, she'll get out, and she won't be talking about, but I don't want no divorce. That means she still holding on to something. She wants something, and that means 9 out of 10 she want that guy to stand up and really break that back like she want that back broke.
Are they married?
They married.
Okay, I want to make sure because I didn't hear that.
Yeah,
they married.
Okay.
They married.
Yeah, they married. She said they married. But that's
First
what
of all,
man.
they sound like they already divorced. They just ain't do the paperwork yet.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
They already divorced. They just need to do the paperwork.
Nah, it sounds like her words did more damage to him. And
But he always been secure down there because he said she did some he ain't expound on indiscretions before they got married.
but he let it go.
But he
got
let it go. Look, man. Hey, look, if you got anything, I'm gonna tell you something about a man. If we think we hit something before we got married and then we get married and you still do anything remotely close to that, I knew that shit. Oh, my daddy told me. Oh, damn.
But Black, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel what you're saying. However, I feel like we don't know what the indiscretion is because he didn't disclose that. The indiscretion could have been while they were dating, she kissed another guy. Some guys can get over something that small.
Yeah, exactly.
She ain't more than that.
But let's
We
not
don't know that. We don't know that. You know what I'm saying? Keep it real, Ty. Keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is your breaking point in a relationship? Like,
oh yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Most dudes, and I will say 9 times out of 10. Well, okay, I can't say mine because I don't want to put that out there.
she might have went to go visit her ex. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what happened.
True. That's true.
Stop, Danielle. Stop. Let's not. I can't be a part of
I'm
the
just
show that
saying.
So why
I'm just
would
saying.
a woman visit her ex?
I agree with you. I agree. He's not being truthful. I mean,
Instead of the Netflix account, we need to sell this shit. No. She's not going. They ain't got no bills together.
Preach Mr. Reasonable.
Yeah,
They-
preach, Mr. Reasonable.
They ain't got no dogs.
That's
The
exactly
dog
why he
is
saw
gone.
Mr. Reasonable.
And check this out. When she go back and contact her ex, hey, all she wants to do is
Indiscretion.
she got the X. He got the Y. And he want her to spread that thing like the Y and put that X up in there. He want to BDBO that thing. So anytime somebody contact X, you trying to beat that.
Oh, for Fred, it's just FYI. BDBO is blow that back out.
Blow that back
Blow
out.
For me, I mean, beat that back. I'm like 50 Cent. I beat it up.
Silverback gorilla love.
Yeah, silverback. I ain't blowing that. I'm
That's the hashtag BDBO.
bruising. Oh Lord, Fred White texting out like,
He going home right now.
yeah.
She texting right now.
She like,
BDBO
come
tonight.
on, BDBO this thing. BDBO.
Come on immediately.
BDBO.
Fred about to get up and roll out on us right now.
I appreciate y'all having me, guys.
God bless. Good night.
Hold on, baby. Hold on. Give about 10 more minutes. I tell you, 10 more minutes. I tell you what. Because after show, he ain't gonna open the door. He gonna kick the door down after that. Hey, look. Dudes leave the after show.
That's when the strippers go on.
They don't even. Dudes go home. They don't even use the key, man. They don't just knock the door down. Like, who knocked the door down? And why is he so aggressive? Oh, I heard every step you took on the steps. Like, you took 16 steps. Like, boom, boom, boom. That's right. When they get home, but boom.
At his home, baby.
Exactly. Hey, so for those who got questions, send in your questions of the week. We answer your questions like this, real, raw, uncut, each and every Tuesday, 8 p.m. right here, Millionaire Man Cave. Hey, Black, you got Man Code?
Man code.
Man code. All right, so check this out. First of all, one code is, hey, go pick up your copy of Awful Prediction by Fred Shearer. Go to Amazon, all media outlets, social outlets. You can get the book. Go and pick that up. Not only pick that up, pick up a couple copies. That's Man Code. Okay. All right. So if you a man on this show, you got to go do that. All right. Next Man Code. All right. Today is sometime in October. And a few days from now, we're going to be having Thanksgiving. Not Thanksgiving.
That's
but
Halloween.
Halloween. Look, Man Code. If you got kids, your costume cannot cost more than their costume. If you're a grown ass man and you spending like a Hyundai accent, no, not Hyundai. What's the Hyundai?
Sonata?
No,
What?
no, a Honda.
Honda Accord?
You spend a Honda Civic
Okay.
like $230-something on your goddamn uniform or whatever you call your costume. Kill yourself, man. Ain't no grown man supposed to be spending no car note on no damn Halloween costume,
Then you
man.
want one for your kids.
And then you go get your kids that goddamn mask from Walmart that everybody put on to breathe in, and you get your goddamn kids COVID killing goddamn teachers and shit because they go back to school because you know what I'm saying? Because they done breathing all the masks and they killing everybody because the kids ain't getting no goddamn vaccinations. And look, man, you don't be no asshole, man. Look, man. Hey, look, do not spend more money on your costume than you do on your kids, man. If you want to spend some money on kids, give them kids that money, man. Spend that money on their kids, man. And always
He's about some more candy or something, right?
peace, wisdom, health, and wealth, man. Do that thing, man. Do that, man. But if you are, hey, look, man. Hey, and you better not be dressing up. Hey, no man should ever dress up as a woman for Halloween. No, I seen some dudes. Hey, no.
Dressing up like Caitlyn Jenner.
Anybody
Exactly.
dressing up like Caitlyn.
I'm an Olympian. No, sir. No, sir. No,
In
man.
high heels.
Exactly.
No way. Hey, look. Here's the thing, and I'm a proponent of this. If your Halloween costume causes you to shave any hair of your body, you wrong.
Oh, okay. I can dig it.
If your Halloween costume causes you to shave any hair of your body.
Any hair.
Any hair.
Or tape up any body parts.
You wrong, dog. You wrong. 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 And if you a dude that can take tape on his body part for a party, I don't want to be friends with you. I'm done with you. That's too much intestinal fortitude that I do not want to deal with. You mean tell me you had your balls taped up for 4 hours? What? No, I'm not going to strip club with you. No, because I don't think me and you go to the same strip club. Because you got too much intestinal fortitude for me. I can't do that. I don't do that.
All right. So we definitely cannot spend more on ourselves as a man than our kids. And definitely cannot dress up as a woman.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right.
That's man code.
I stand
Man
it. I stand it.
Man code.
Man
I
code.
stamp it.
I
Man.
stamp it. Hey, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Millionaire Man Cave right here, Relationship Entertainment Television, each and every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Don't forget, subscribe, hit the little bell. Make sure you get notifications each and every time something goes live on Relationship Entertainment Television. Share it with your family, share it with your friends. Support a black business. Make sure y'all go out and don't forget, get the book, A Lawful Conviction. Get the book, support my man. Amazon, Walmart, Google, all those places in between. Get the book. I promise you it's a good read. I've gotten a little bit the way through it. My man Black said he about to get it. Fred about to sign mine. Mona said she got it going on with the book club next month in her book club. Y'all started a book club. That was his other man code. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and get the book. Real talk. Go ahead and get the book. We appreciate y'all for tuning in right here. Relationship Entertainment Television, Millionaire Man Cave, each and every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Be sure to tune in. We got a special trip coming up. We're going to Vegas in November, or actually December. We're going to Vegas in December.
Yeah.
So make sure y'all meet us out there.
Yeah.
Meet us out in Vegas. Meet us out in Vegas for real. So we trying to do it. Out
Tell
there
me what
in
it
Vegas
is.
for real.
Tell me what it is, man. We there December 2nd through December 6th.
Yes.
December 2nd through December 6th.
In Vegas.
In Vegas, we actually going to the game, but we actually we shooting a full episode out there. We going live out there. So we got a special treat for y'all when we go out there. Make sure y'all meet us there, beat us there, and make sure y'all tune in. Relationship Entertainment Television.
Full crowd. We got B coming. Mr. Reasonable will be there. All of us will be there. Well, I don't know about Fred, but all of us will be there from the Man Cave. Definitely. So come on out.
Exactly. Until then, we'll see y'all next week. Same time, same place,
Come on out,
8
Fred.
p.m. Eastern time.
Do that.
Hey, don't tempt Fred. Fred will be out there for real.
Yeah.
Fred will be out there for real. Black is over here ordering this book.
Baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There it is.
Y'all know what it is. We see y'all next week, same time, same place. We out. Peace.
Peace.